It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Hey, let me talk about something that's definitely not beautiful. That's the Detroit Football Lions over there, man. Because for the last, basically the whole franchise, they've been ugly. There ain't nothing beautiful about them. So continuing the draft with the 9th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions and the ankle-biting Dan Campbell select MICAH Parsons, linebacker from Penn State. I mean, this dude, y'all heard the dude press conference, man. This dude said they're going to bite ankles, they're going to snap fingers, they're going to do something, whatever the hell they're going to do. So you better go get the baddest mother effer in this draft. The baddest dude that don't give a damn about biting ankles and biting and kicking people's ass and all that shit. If that's what you're about and you're about that smoke, you go get yourself the number one in smoke lighter. And that's MICAH Parsons, out of the linebacker out of Penn State, man. Let him go bite some ankles over there with Dan Campbell. With the 10th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select cornerback from Alabama, Patrick Surtain Jr. This is a no-brainer, man. The Cowboys need to shore up their defense, and a cornerback is definitely a position of need they have to get. And one of the best cornerback, as far as NFL ready, one of my guys on my instant oatmeal guy. You know what I'm saying? You put him right in the microwave, boom, you're going to have yourself a nice meal, full on ready and ready to go, man. You're going to put this guy in. He got the pedigree, obviously, and this guy, you watch his film, he got this smooth transition, man. You could tell he has high IQ, and he played this game, and he played that position for a very long time. Technically signed, one of the most technical corner in this draft. So it's a sense no-brainer, and you're going to put him with his teammate Trevon Diggs from last year. So you have a very good young corner group I see developing over in the Dallas. So Patrick Surtain Jr., the number 10th pick for the Dallas Cowboys. With the 11th pick in the NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select defensive end from Michigan, KWITY. This is a no-brainer. You look at a guy like Dave Gettleman, and then you look at the Giants head coach. Those guys, they like defensive line. They like big guys, you know what I'm saying? They like offensive line, they like defensive line. That's their specialties, man. So with that said, I think KWITY PAYE, it just makes more sense for as far as the New York Football Giants. Dave Gettleman loved those big, aggressive edge rusher, and the Giants definitely need that to get after the quarterback in the NFC East, man. And KWITY PAYE is one of the most athletic freak at 6'4", 260. He got all the tool sets to be a menace, man. He's going to kind of remind me of one of those JPP, those OC Humiera they used to have in New York, man. Look for KWITY PAYE to have a very good career and be a very good pickup for the New York Football Giants at pick number 11. With the 12th pick, sticking with the NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles draft wide receiver from Alabama, DeVonta Smith. Obviously, the Eagles are starting over. They just started. They started with Nick Sirianni, their head coach. I don't know who he is. I don't think anybody know who he is. Frankly, from the press conference and what I've read about him and the information I'm getting about this kid, he's more than likely he's probably going to be out of a job in the next year or two. So this is just a Band-Aid situation. So they're going to draft DeVonta Smith because it just makes sense. They need help at any position. Like, they could pick anyone here. It's going to be a help. Any position. But just the fact that obviously it's an offensive league, and this guy one of the best pure route runner in this league. In this draft. I just love his skill set. I love his ability, and I don't care about his size and all that. There was a once guy in Philadelphia named Deshaun Jackson who was 150 pounds, and he was a beast, and he's going to be in the Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. Yes, and my guy DeVonta Smith, he's basically the same size as Deshaun Jackson, but a better overall football player, a better overall wide receiver than Deshaun Jackson. So look for the Eagles to strike gold again with another slim, tiny wide receiver by drafting DeVonta Smith out of Alabama, the Heisman Trophy winner, with the 12th pick of the NFL draft. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Chargers. See, I'm used to it now. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, I was like this San Diego Chargers. Nope, I'm back. I'm used to saying the Los Angeles Chargers. Now it's natural. So with the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Chargers, they got to protect their young stud. They got to protect their investment in Justin Herbert. So they were drafting Christian DARRISAW, the offensive tackle from the Virginia Tech Hokies. This guy is Mr. Big Smooth, man. You put on the tape on this guy, he's like the smoothest athlete. He looks like a basketball player out there, man. I'm telling you, he can move laterally. He got long arms, long limbs, and he's going to be the guy that's going to protect Justin Herbert for years to come. And I love this pick, especially in the AFC West, because the AFC West don't really have a dominant pass rusher as far as somebody who's physically strong that could dominate you. They got more finesse guy. They got the Frank Clarks and stuff. So this guy like Christian DARRISAW will be able to sustain himself and dominate and hold his own, especially as a rookie in the AFC West, with whom don't have no dominant pass rusher. And the most dominant pass rusher in this division is actually going to be his teammate on the same team. So you don't have to worry about facing anybody more dominant than his own teammate you see in practice. With the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select SLATER, offensive tackle from Northwestern. Once again, geographically, this makes sense. Obviously, it's a Big Ten country. The Vikings just lost Riley Reef during this offseason. So this guy's going to slide in right there. With what the type of offense they run over there, my man SLATER is probably the quickest offensive lineman. When he comes to the pool, when he comes to just getting to the next level, when he comes to the toss, when he comes to the outside plays, when he comes to being in space, he's the best at it in this entire draft, and I think he's going to fit that perfectly in Minnesota Vikings, opening holes for the running game and also protecting right now in the right side, protecting Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. So I love this pick. SLATER is one of my favorite guys in this overall entire draft, man. Great pickup over there for the Minnesota Vikings. With the 15th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots will take wide receiver from Alabama, JAYLEN WADDLE. I mean, this is just, I feel like Bill Belichick has been looking for a receiver since he started drafting. He can't draft a receiver. He went in the free agent market and got himself some used cars with Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Burns. But I like those guys, but those guys they're not going to scare you. You don't go to bed as a defensive coordinator knowing, oh, I'm facing Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Burns. Oh, I can't sleep. No, you sleep very good at night. You sleep very good. So now you got to add a weapon like JAYLEN WADDLE, somebody who's explosive. He's going to bring one of the most explosive type of ability, the fake ass Tyreek Hill. What should I say? The mock Tyreek Hill. You know, he's the mock Tyreek Hill. So obviously Bill Belichick never really had anyone of this type of athletic in his tool set. So I think the Patriots would definitely add this to the roster. And wide receiver JAYLEN WADDLE from Alabama. At 16th, the Arizona Cardinals draft cornerback from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. Man, I like this pick. Obviously, Arizona just lost long-term, Hall of Fame, and Ring of Fame. Arizona, one of the best DB. Arizona, all-time DB in Patrick Peterson, one of the most athletic freak. So you know what you do? You replace an athletic freak with another athletic freak, and that's who the Arizona Cardinals are, in my opinion. They just draft the best athlete and just try to athleticize you. It just makes sense because they have a college coach in Cliff Kingsbury, who's basically in college, if you have the best athlete, you win the most games. So that's the type of background he comes from. So he's trying to bring that background into the NFL. So by getting the best athlete, and he thinks that's going to equivalent to winning games. That's why he drafted Kyler Murray, because he was the best athlete. And now he's going to draft Caleb Farley because he's the best athlete. You remember last year he drafted Simmons because he was the best athlete. So once again, just follow the traits, man. It's like a relationship. It's very simple. People show you who they are. My man, Kingsbury and company, they like athletic freaks, and Caleb Farley is an athletic freak, and he's going to fit perfectly in Arizona, man. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to pick up from pick number 17, which is going to be the Las Vegas Raiders.